How you doing? Maddie and Mark here. Just watched your video. Thank you so much. We're going to do our best to get our responses to you Wednesday or Thursday, obviously. Just like you guys are busy, so aren't we. But we really appreciate all the help. Really exciting here. And you guys did a great job outlining what you're looking to do with the GoFundMe. I think Mark might be able to speak a little bit more too, but the group prior, they just kind of did a little game plan, I guess, of what you could do. So
Yeah.
it may be useful, it may not. But anyways, in looking at your thing with the pop-up, I think, you know, you put like book and stuff like that, which is nice. But I think food is huge. One of the first things we do is feed the kids. It's always something, and I'm telling you, we spend thousands of dollars feeding kids per year, and we're proud of that. Also, transportation. We want to be taking these kids places, you know, so that costs money by renting a bus or whatever the heck we have to do. So I think transportation's a key one. And then part of what we're trying to do is like build family connectedness with these kids, and it's a long-term program. So, you know, just off the top of my head, an idea is like us taking our kids on a Saturday to Boston, you know, so that may cost $1,000 right there just to have to, you know, take them sightseeing, do things that Mark and I were lucky enough to have the experience growing up, you know. Take them to the White Mountains in New Hampshire, which I don't know if you guys are familiar with, but it's beautiful. And some of our kids in Manchester never been out of Manchester. So we're looking to you know, this is innovative, and we're not so sure there's a lot of people kind of put all the combinations together the way we are, you know, with school and outside of school. So we're very excited for that. You know, and in regards to the first question that we had from Han, which is the project titles, one thing that I was really thinking about too is this certainly is a program focused in Manchester, but we believe that other people can come take this program and use it in their community, in their cities. All you need is dedication, resiliency, and connections, right? So somebody could go do it in Boston, somebody could do it in Lowell, but we got to get the awareness out of what we've done. So one of the big projects that I would love to get funding for is to do some type of documentary to talk about our 10 years and our process and the roadblocks that we've had and the way that we build relationships with kids. We've had kids who are sophomores in high school who drop out, who are now 22, 23 years old, living on their own with a tax-paying job. And they're probably making more money than I am, you know? So those type of things, that's the success that we're talking about, you know, especially in this world today. There's so many more opportunities for you to go and make an actual living, a legit living. That's not necessarily, well, the only way to make money is to go to college, okay? I know that's what you guys did, that's what I've done, you know, but Mark didn't do it. And there's all kinds of ways. It's about being a good person, it's about taking care of your community, and it takes a village. So I believe that one of those projects could certainly be a documentary or some way to get awareness or outreach and let more people know what's going on. So thank you very much. That's all I got.
Great. And just some final thoughts for Group F this week. You know, did you get the login information to the GoFundMe page? I think I emailed it to you guys. If you don't have the login information so that you can share it with your group, then email me, please, Han, so that we can get you logged in. That's the number one thing you need, is to get logged into our GoFundMe and then start to set it up. Also, I love that you guys incorporated the whiteboard into your video for week 2. So great job. And then what I'd like to be able to do now for the next week is to have you guys do that again, if you'd like to, but just have the background noise be a little bit quieter, right? So just tell everybody in the room to shut up for a second so you can record your video. But you guys did a great job.
Be quiet, please. Be quiet, please.
That's true. That's a better way to say it. So
Life skills.
Tell everybody to be quiet and then film your video, and keep using the whiteboard. That's really cool. Also, in regards to what projects, I was thinking project number 1 or project number 10, it doesn't matter which number, but one of the projects could be quarter 4 of 2019. We're trying to do these specific initiatives. So quarter 1 of 2020, this is what we're trying to raise money for. So some of the projects can be based off the quarter, and then our board can go and list everything we want to do in that quarter, that fiscal quarter for the year, and that project can be just like this is what we're trying to do in this quarter, this is what we're trying to do in this quarter, and as people donate, they can donate towards the general projects.
But a promo video is another project. Like,
yep.
we're doing some really, really good things here, and we've been quiet, and we just done the hard work, and we've crawled through the mud for the past 10 years. And we're at the point now where it's time to tell everybody what we've done and how we're changing Manchester and our kids and our community.
Right, so we need more money to be able to do more videos. I was also thinking along the same lines of Matt, field trips, books, food. Okay, so let's have you guys brainstorm a list based on these videos and based on the documents and based on our website. Come up with more information about what else could we fundraise for. Okay, and then just get a brainstorm going.
There's like, you know, sometimes my families are in a pinch where, and I don't know if anybody's ever done this, but like, if we had to get a family a hotel room for the night or the week or whatever it is, like just helping these people, you know, applications for college for some kids can't afford those, or you know, maybe you want to apply to 10 schools but you can only afford to apply to 4, you know. Driver's ed, right? If we want these kids to get jobs or to get a car, like it's really, this is like we're a family and we're just taking care of our needs of our kids, right? And Mark and I were lucky enough to have our families help us with all that stuff. I bought my Nana's car for $500 and she never made me pay the $500.
Now, not every kid in our class today has that same type of benefit, so we want to try to do more, right? So great thought, Maddie. I was also thinking that you guys can help us by putting a link to the GoFundMe page on our website. So check with one of the other groups in your class this semester and see which one's managing the site and ask them if they can put a link to our GoFundMe page on our website. All right, lastly, just a couple final thoughts. What kind of projects? We just talked about that. I was also thinking a YouTube series. That's kind of like Maddie's idea for a documentary. And then awareness and outreach like we talked about, but we need more projects. So brainstorm a list of projects and let's think about it and let's lock them in. Also, what kind of video? This was another question that you asked, Han, was about what kind of video would we put on the GoFundMe page? What I was thinking is it can be a 15 to 30 second video that's about the Hope New Hampshire GoFundMe and to go and donate. That's it, because then we can use that video to promote awareness of our GoFundMe, and we can link that on social media, and even if it's a slideshow with some voiceover and it's basic on PowerPoint made into a video, that would still be fine. Anything that's basic that we can use, that's short and simple to the point to help us promote people coming to the GoFundMe would be a great video to have from you guys. Also, if you want more videos to put inside the GoFundMe page, maybe for different projects or whatever, talk to Group A. Group A is making some short animated videos. Maybe we can put some of those on the GoFundMe. Some of them are going to go on our website. Most of them will go on social media, so consider that. Lastly, I'm going to check with Professor Williams to see if we have the document from the group last semester that worked on the GoFundMe project. Again, as Matt said, that group really only did an academic research paper about GoFundMe, but they didn't actually come up with any actionable work on developing our GoFundMe page. So I want your group to focus on building it out. They focused already on thinking about it, and I'm going to see if we can provide that documentation to you so that you can start with some of that in your head already. So that's it for me, Maddie.
No, thank you. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Group F. Have a good day. Bye-bye.